Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing JMA Friday for today's second video. So it's also a Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the month ahead with Japanese and CFS V2 Mars. It's going to take us through August, so it's going to be an August look ahead really, and I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just say that the first video series are 6 a.m. upload, and also got a 10 to 14 day coming for you shortly as well, so please like, share, subscribe the videos. Thank you so much everybody for doing that. Your weekend starts here with JMA Friday. Here we go then. We're going to begin with the 500 millibar height anomaly from the Arctic and North Pole view down from the JMA. So of course we've got the North Pole just here. Remember wider Arctic circle going to be round there, but mid latitudes will be through here. Blue is extrapolating to below, average heights which is low pressure, yellow, orange and red to above, average heights which is high pressure. These anomaly maps will break down into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 29th of July today through to the 5th of August. The coming week we'll have above average heights, high pressure reaching in from the southwest into the UK, but with some low pressure up to the north and some influence from the jet stream as well. So a little bit more unsettled in the north, but a lot of dry weather down in the south. Week 2 is going to be the 5th through to the 12th of August, and high pressure takes over. Big area of above average height sitting right over top of the country. That will just bring lots of dry and you would have thought warm or very warm weather with it. And then week 3 and 4 will take us from the 12th through the 26th of August. Bit of a change here, second half of August, with some below average heights, low pressure appearing to our west and northwest, and a little bit of influence from the jet stream coming southward. So maybe starting to turn a bit more unsettled and possibly a little bit cooler as we go into the second half of August. Remember, that is a 2-weekly anomaly, so it might be a little bit transitional. You might still have something like a main dry 3rd week and then a very unsettled 4th week. Something like that could be going on. But overall, it does look as though some lower pressure starts to take over into the second half of the month. Let's have a look at tropical and mid-latitude view from the JMA. So British Isles in the top right-hand corner of the chart. As you're looking at it on this view, we can't see the Arctic, North Pole, Greenland, Scandinavia, all those areas off the chart up there, but we've had a look at that view down so we know what's going on. So we've got above average heights in week 1. This is the anomaly, 500 millibar heights only for week 1 by way. Above average heights to the south and southwest, some lower pressure though up to the north. The temperature anomaly in the weekend has a little bit of a north-south split from the 29th of July to 5th of August. Actually, a little bit on the cooler side, just to the far north, but generally most parts of Ireland, England and Wales coming out with above average temperatures, as does much of Europe as well. Precipitation anomalies, a little bit on wetter than average side, especially through central and northern regions. So these are more unsettled week in the north, still mainly dry though down in the south. Now week 2 of course has the area of high pressure taking over from the 12th through to the from the 5th through to 12th of August. So going to be a relatively warmish week, especially so for more southern areas, and we transition back to drier conditions as well with that area of high pressure being lots of dry weather. Then we go through the weeks 3 and 4 where we find the area of below average heights appearing just to our northwest. We just about make it out there on the chart. The temperature anomaly, so still close to average for most areas, a bit warmer than average to our south, a little bit cooler than average away to our northwest, and the precipitation only begins to go a little bit wetter again in the northern half of the country, but relatively dry down south. How does that compare to CFSV2? These are 500 millibar high times again, breaking down into week periods. The first week period going to take us from the 29th of July to the 4th of August. Very similar for week 1, with the above average heights just out to our west and southwest, below average heights to our north, northeast. Jet stream and wind flow coming in, something a little bit like that. The week 2 anomaly looks like that. Again, very similar to the JMA. 5th to the 11th of August, the area of high pressure comes back, builds in right over top of the country, so obviously that returns to much drier and warmer weather. Week 3 is going to be the 12th through to the 18th of August, with again above average heights right in over top of the country, lots of dry and warm or very warm conditions with that. And then week 4 is the 19th to the 25th of August. The above average heights just seeming a little bit more dry west. Trough of low pressure coming in over Scandinavia, probably bringing autumnal weather to them. We're just on the periphery of that. Maybe starting to turn a little bit cooler, a little bit more showery there as we go into late August. Temperature anomalies for week 1 from the 29th of July to 4th of August. A bit on the cool side in the far north, but generally warm and average, especially so down in the south. Week 2 is the 5th through to the 11th of August. Perhaps not as warm as you might have expected, given high pressure can be dominating in that week. Only near normal temperatures, a little bit above average, so down in the south. Week 3 is much hotter though. This is the start to the 18th of August. Looks like we're getting hot there, especially down south. And then week 4, which is the 19th, 25th of August, still above average, especially so more southern and western areas. Precipitation-wise, finally, any sign of the drought relenting? Let's have a look. Week 1, 29th of July, 4th of August, near normal precipitation for central northern areas, bit dry and average down in the south. Week 2 is dry and average in all areas, with that high pressure building in 5th to the 11th of August. Very dry week there. Week 3, the signal is fading, as it usually does, but the start to the 18th of August still looks largely on the dry side, I think, actually. And then no particular signal by the time you get through to week 4, which is the 19th to 25th of August. We have lost the signal by then. Okay, so we got pretty good agreement actually from the two models. Starting off a little bit on the showery and cooler side for the north, still mainly dry, quite warm down south. All areas in week 2 looking a lot drier, and I would have thought a lot warmer as well, as that area of high pressure takes over in early August. A little bit of uncertainty later on in August, but overall, certainly the southern areas, it looks like the dry spell probably continues into the second half of the month. Perhaps only a bit more unsettled in the north, but we'll see about that. Right, okay, so just a snapshot of what the two models are showing this week. It could look completely different when we look at these models next week. Any forecast beyond 5-7 days comes with big health warnings attached, so let's just wait and see how it's looking next week. Going to be back shortly with your 10 to 14 day, but to include all of the rate features as well. So I'll see you in a moment for that. But for JMA Friday this week, that's all now, and thanks for watching.